So good morning all. Today we are going to discuss an interesting topic, as Madam has already told. That is not other than Beamer presentation. We can say slides presentation, in which we will try to discuss creative slides, adding frames, dividing the slides, etc. and etc. You see, in general, when you present or we present any PPT or PowerPoint, any presentation, it should be interesting. It should be aesthetic and high quality. So I think Beamer or LaTeX is a platform to make such kind of PowerPoint tools, right? So welcome you all. So I start now. Now first, this is the content of my today's presentation, which includes introduction and creation slide and overlays and graphics, right? Who the person was Till Tantau, who developed this concept Beamer, right, during his PhD work. To defend his PhD, he used Beamer, right? He was the person who developed this Beamer. So features of Beamer classes are generally we can use standard PDF plus LaTeX and LaTeX plus DVIPS. This is another format, and PDF is another format, right? So normal LaTeX commands. Here you see use section, subsection, etc. for structuring, right? This is as like our previous LaTeX command, right? Command suggest table of content, alignment have the same meaning as in article class, right? Article class mean in earlier when we wrote article through or using LaTeX, whatever commands we use here also we will use these same commands. Easy overlays, that is which is what is going on right now, right? These are all are similar, easy. No internal programs needed other than what you already use for LaTeX, right? We don't need any type of internal programming or any external programming. LaTeX is fine here. Font manipulation, movie files, fonts, etc. can be included in our Beamer, right? So Beamer can be obtained from this link, right? Then files, Beamer, PDF, Xcolor. These will be available in the folder after download. Then for a source file, go to this link, choose download LaTeX Beamer class, download latest version, right? Always remember the Beamer user guide is found LaTeX Beamer file and is user helpful, right? User friendly. Okay. After that, this is no need. In the taxem directory, create the sub directions. Okay, this can be done easily. Let's unzip. First unzip the folder, then download, right? Okay, now come to the first slide. How we can write in a article preparation? What we write / document class. In case of Beamer, we wrote article. Here we have to write Beamer, right? PPT is here called Beamer. Then you can use begin document, then begin frame. We have to use frame. Frame means one slide, you can say. Frame will give you one slide. So when we will choose words or sentences, we should have to maintain how many actually sentences we can include there. Remember, maximum 10 sentences we can include, right? And then in the document, in your document, then after compiling, you will get this your first slide, right? And themes, that's colors, etc. all are there. There are lots of themes, right? Here we are using Cambridge. I'll show you Cambridge US. Then two ways to create titles and subtitles, similar to the your LaTeX article. Here begin frame, we have to start with begin frame. After begin begin document and in document, in between we have to write begin frame. Here frame title, then frame subtitle. In a similar way, frame title, right? Frame title, frame subtitle. We will come to that point. Then section subsection. In the section subsection also you can write section slash section, then short section name, then long section name, right? In the subsection also you can write short subsection name and long subsection name. Short names go into the slides, right? Yeah, and long names go into the outlines. Means in the upper, I think in the here you will see your long titles. All sections and subsection automatically they added to slide outlines, right? You can see it in the content list, all the section subsection. Beamer does not automatically put what does not fit from one slide to onto another slide, right? You must keep track of slide length. I have already told you. You must keep track of slide lengths yourself, or you can use the frame option. There is a frame option, begin frame, allow frame breaks. If you write allow frame breaks, then this automatically breaks up the long slide and puts the extra content onto new slide. But the presentation, the looking may not be good at that time, right? So you don't have to worry about the length of your slide. Slide title is continued on each subsequent slide from the original frame, right? Most overlay options are not suitable. We will talk about that. Must like that transition in PowerPoint. Allow different information to be shown at different times on same slide. You can make it. Then transparency we can use. That is using this symbol. If you want to information to show up immediately, then write this bracket 1, right? The symbol. If you want after third set, means third click, then write the T like this way, right? If you want information to show up only in the second and fourth sets, means suppose in the second set, in the second click one section will come, in the next click another section will come, right? In the fourth click or entire section will appear in the slide. So the overlay feature is C. Begin enumerate. This is enumerate mean listing of your items, right? We discuss all these things in LaTeX article also. Begin enumerate item, first item, second item, then last item, right? Then in enumerate. This is first item, third item, second item, then last item, right? If you write this code, then it will appear this way, like this way. Yeah, and the transparency means you have to use this command /uncover. /uncover1. So this is a program. So C in computer C, I think /uncover integer main void, right? /uncover1 means in the first click this symbol, this statement will occur, right? Here this is 1, so in the first click this statement will occur. Here also this is 1, then this is 2, this is 2, this is 3, again this is 1. Say if I click now, then this statement, first statement, second statement, then this last statement will appear. You can see, right? What was returned here? 1, see, this is 1, return 0, uncover 1. Okay, so in the first click, because here it is 1, we have written 1, that's why in the first click. In the next click we got if is prime I, right? Again if I click, I will get this, all this thing. In this way we can use uncover command. Remember one thing, using verbatim. To use many sort of verbatim text, you must clear the frame as fragile. Verbatim means you can directly incorporate all these things in LaTeX, right? Only using verbatim, right? This is verbatim is a command Using verbatim here, you can only able to write this sort of commands directly. If you otherwise, if you don't write verbatim, then don't use verbatim package, then what will happen? This command will execute directly. You can't see here, right? So to see here, slash begin verbatim and slash in verbatim, you have to write in between begin and in verbatim. Then this command will be appear in your Beamer, and it's a compile form or PDF form is this much, right? So next, see here, we have used verbatim here also. Begin enumerate item. Uncover 2 to 6 means how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Say there are 5 clicks. So in the second first click, this appear this page will appear. In the second click, here it is second. So this statement will appear. In the next third click, this statement will appear. In the fourth click, this statement will appear. In the fifth click, this statement will appear. And in the sixth click, here maximum click is 6, right? If we click 6 the last time, then entire command will appear in the slide, right? See, this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Then all the statement appeared, right? So for this we have to write this sort of commands. This is uncover command. We can use madam has already told me that it is difficult to include graphics. It is very simple. Here I have used a verbatim command to show the exact command, right? Slash begin figure, slash centering, the figure will appear in the center. Then this is a statement requires the package. We remember when you are going to include graphics, then we have to use this package, use package graphics, right? Then slash include graphics with HCM comma, you can write height also. And this is the figure name. Figure 1 means figure name, right? So my caption is photo and level is figure 1, right? I'm coming to that point with my one of my photo. Yeah. Then inserting figures we need generally, if you are using LaTeX and DVIPS, then we need EPS and PS file formats of the figure, right? If you are using PDF, then JPG is fine. PDF plus LaTeX. For PDF and LaTeX, JPG is all right. We can use directly. Yeah, this is my figure. See, I can use this command. Figure 1 is the name of the file, right? So I got this figure myself, right? And with this thank you, because this is the general basic concept of how to make a presentation or Beamer, right? So if you have any query, you can send me at this Gmail address, and concentrate on this symbol. I have written this symbol because in the first session today, one participant asks in the subject box that can we write not equilibrium symbol. You can't get it directly from the menu, right? But to get this symbol, you have to write under dollar symbol. You have to write not, first not, slash not, then slash this symbol, right? Then if you write not, then it automatically you will get this sort of symbols. Okay. Now we will go to our practical one. That is, I will use LaTeX to create this Beamer, right? First, you see, this is my LaTeX commands. First, what we have to write, you see. First, we have written document class Beamer. The mode of presentation is presentation, right? This is presentation, then is the this parenthesis. These are themes. There are a lot of themes. Which themes you will use? Here I am using Madrid. Yeah, Cambridge is also there. Berkeley is also there. You can use any sort of this use theme, right? You can use any theme here. Simply make it active, right? I'm now using this Malmo. If I run, what would be it look? See, I think it will run. Yes. See here, you see the style is now different, right? In the earlier slide, my style was different. Here, I have got another style, right? As you whatever theme you will use, accordingly the design will be changed, right? For design, we don't have to do any much more work. Next, we have to use some package like earlier. Use package graphics, then book tabs, Vertinam. Yeah, I have to use this Vertinam package to show the code in the Beamer. Then time graphics. This sort of packages I have used. Then these are some commands. Display, right? Factorial table. Okay. Now come to our title page. This is title page. How we will write title page? / title creating slides. This is long short. This is short title. Under bracket I have written creating slide, adding frames, dividing the slide, right? Then I have written national level 7 days FDP on LaTeX aesthetic of scientific documentation. That's why I got this. See, this one, the long name. The short name is, you can see here, this one, the below, bottom of the page, right? Then use author name. I have written my name, then my institute, Dibrugarh University, right? My email, yeah, date today. So you can see this is my name, my institute, my Gmail address, then this is today's date, right? For to date, you simply write /that under parenthesis today. Now come to begin document. Now we will start our documentation. Here you see begin document, begin frame. We have to use frame and in frame. In between we have written this is title page, right? Title page. Then again we are using frame. In between we have written frame title content, right? Frame title contents, then table of contents in frame. That's why we are getting this one, this content. These are table of contents, right? This is called our first page. Now we are coming to presentation slide. This is presentation slide. To present in the presentation slide, first we have to write what section. Section say introduction. Then under this section I have an overview of the Beamer class, right? And this is subsection. After that I'm using frame. Here see you frame in frame, right? This is a we can say this is a one slide, right? Begin frame. I'm writing fragile because we are using verbatim, right? So using while you are using verbatim, we have to write this fragile code here under bracket. Then my frame title is history of Beamer, right? Then I use this code. That's why I got what this is here. See, this is the title. Frame title. This is frame title. So title is depicted here, and this is the code, right? Next, to obtain this, what we have written, the next, come to the next frame, begin frame, right? Begin frame, then phrasal. Here frame title is feature of Beamer class, right? For that I have written what? Begin enumerate. I am enumerating something, right? And here in enumerating, you see item can use standard, right? I have written something. In the item 2 I have written something, item 1, item 3, and here after item I have written this symbol. It will show the it is like uncover, right? Using this code, what we will have, see, in the first click I am getting this slide, right? Because here it is C1. If I make it 2, this is 3, say, this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6, say, then you see this is 6, then you see I'm compiling the program. Now see the Beamer. It's working. It takes some time to execute. Yeah. Here. In the first click, I have seen only frame title. In the second, see, this is the second. Yes. This is the second click. I got this statement. In the third click, I got these statements, right? In the fourth click, I got this, and similarly, L, right? Okay. X. So I have in the enumeration here. Then I have also in the frame. Then in the next, I have added subsection, basic setup, right? I have to start with here I forgot to write, I think, fragile. And title Citan, then this Beamer is hosted. I've written this sort of coded, right? Then again I have enumerated here. I have not used uncover, right? Coded. Wait just a second. It will work. Come. Yeah. This is the page Beamer is hosted at this site, right? Yeah. Then installation. See, in the next frame, what I have written, begin frame, end frame. In between I have written begin fragile registered fine, then installation / frame title installation. Then again I am enumerating something here, right? Then using a block means you can see here, where is the block? This is important note. Here to get the important note, I use this as block, right? The difference is not visible here, so I'm changing the what? I'm coming to 219 page. Okay, I'm coming. Wait, before that I'm changing the theme, right? Initially I use Madrid, which is fine one. Okay, now if I execute, you can see the what is block exactly. Yeah, important note, this is block, right? To get this block, what is our command? I'm coming. 219, yeah. Oh no, this is 119. It is block. To get the block, we have to write /begin block. Then the title is important note, right? Then I have added this statement. Then I ended in the block, right? And also I in the frame also, and that's why I got this entire window and entire page, and using the block I got this important notice, right? Note. More installation, okay, no problem. Then come to the next frame. See here, more installation. To show this statement, we use this sort of command, right? More installation. Then come to next slide. Slideshow creation, right? Creation a slide. See here, begin frame fragile, that is fine. Frame title, my first slide, right? Begin footnote size, it is footnote size. Then I am using, see here, verbatim. Verbatim is to show this sort of command, right? If you want to show your LaTeX command in the beamer page, then you have to use verbatim and in verbatim. In between begin and end, you can write your. Here I am using this. Don't use this symbol percentage, because this is not. If I don't write, then it does not work. Why? Some problem is there, and that's why. So you can use any symbol here. Let's see, it work or not. But in the program, you don't have to write these sort of symbols. Coming, working. Yes. So. Yeah, this is the page. My first slide. Yeah. I was my intention was to show this command, right? See, so writing this command, you will get the corresponding PDF, right, or window or the slide. Now theme and colors. Theme and colors are already there, right? We need not have to do much more work. So yeah, that is colors, layout, presentation, uses in the theme. As you change the theme, the color, the all the information, theme, all will be changed, right? Initially I use another one. Now I am using Madrid. That's why the theme is like this, right? Next, titles. How we can write titles? Subsection, say titles. Begin frame, in frame. In between we are writing frame title is frame titles. Frame subtitle you can write, and subtitles. There are two ways to create titles and subtitles, right? Yeah. This is the frame. This is the slide. Next, come to subsection. Sections. We are concentrating on sections. Sections. Then frame title. Okay, we have started. Then sectioning. We are writing here sectioning the frame title. Notice the section and subsection at the top of each slide, right? See its corresponding slide. This is the section. You can see here. Long slide. We've already discussed. Yeah. In another frame, you see begin frame, then fragile. Our frame title is long slide. Then beamer does not say text as a beamer. Does not automatically put what does not fit from one slide onto another. Fine. I'm talking about this one, beamer. does not automatically put what does not fit from one slide onto another slide. You must keep track of slide lengths yourself, or otherwise you can use this command to make break your long slide and puts the extra content on onto the new slides, right? So this is the command further statement. Here I'm using uncover, right? Now come to overlays. It's into the next. Why and how overlays are used. This is the slide. To get this slide, we wrote how we wrote the commands: begin frame, fragile, frame title, why and how overlays are used. Then we have itemize all these things. Itemize means number will occur, I think. Or no, okay, bullet. Fine. Itemize will give the bullets. Okay, here in presentation. Then description is same as itemize. Right. The next frame, fragile. See. Overlay. Yeah, I want to see what this is. The overlay features. Overlay features. Yeah. I'm using, see here, begin verbatim and end verbatim. That's why this command will appear there. And one thing you see how we can use two column here. Here you see begin column, right? Columns, begin columns. Then you start the first column. Begin column here. S is not there. You can see no S. 2 inch, right? The width is 2 inch. Then we have started begin verbatim, in verbatim, right? And then in column, the first column we have in that here. Yeah. Then again we started another column. Begin column 2 inch, which is 2 inch. Then I have enumerated something, right? And here you can say I indent the column. It is begin column, and indent the earlier columns. Begin columns here I indent here, right? Then the in frame. To get this, what if you write those commands, you will get this sort of things. This is the first, and this is the second. This is the first column. This is the second column, right? In the first column, we we try to show the commands, right? In the first column, and this will appear. In the second column, we use item to treat like uncover. We are using uncover type command. That's why in the second click it will appear, right? In the next click another one will appear. In the next click the last one will appear. See here. Yeah. So in the first click we get the first column. In the second click we get the statement. First item, then second item, then last item, right? Next. To get this, we are using again verbatim to show these commands, right? See. Yeah. Begin from fragile, the overlay feature. Yeah. You see. Begin verbatim. Just a second. Oh, yeah. Begin verbatim and in verbatim, in between I have written the code, right? And same code has been executed here. To execute the entire commands I have written again, and here I am not using here also I am using semi verbatim, right? Okay. The next page, yeah. The first click, I am getting these commands. The second click, this command will appear. Yeah. Next, finally this command, right? and this is another block, right? This is, you can see the blocks, right? Using verbatim, what it speaks. Using verbatim, to use any sort of verbatim text, you must declare the frame as fragile. Begin frame, then fragile. Otherwise, your this verbatim command will not execute, right? Here, to again, I am using verbatim to get these expressions or this skin, right? In the next frame, yeah, these are the codes I want to depict in the presentation slide. So I am using verbatim again. In the next slide, I'm using figure, right? Slash begin frame of figures. Only how we can add figure. For that, this is the command actually, and I'm using verbatim here to show the command, right? After that, see, yeah, this is the command for your inclusion of graphics, photo, right? Finally, where in the next slide, and this is some information, as I have already told. EPS format, PS formats are required if you are interested in LaTeX and DVIPS transformation. If you are using LaTeX to, if you are interested in LaTeX to PDF, then you simply use JPG or JPEG. This information I have written here. Then photo, in the section photo, you can see I started with begin frame, fragile, then I have written this is plus right, right for right alignment, and in plus right. In between this plus, I have written uncover here. You see uncover 2, because in the first click there will be no not anything. There will be nothing, right? After the next click, I will get this photo. You can see. See, this is I'm clicking. This is first click. There is nothing. In the second click, I got this my picture, right? Now, okay. This is the way we can use. This is the final command frame, right? To get the here we have written frame title is thank you, right? And I have given my email ID. For that, what I have written here, I have written first my email, then for underline I have written underline slash underline, then for emphasize I'm doing emphasize means italic right here. Then I have given blue color blue, right? Then again I am giving uncover command here. In the second click, in the first click we got thank you only, right? And you can see here again, yeah, after that, yeah, you see thank you. If I press again, then the email will appear. This is because the uncover command, right? This is the way how we can make a presentation, right? Okay, then see what our one of my original beamer, right? This is, yeah. See this presentation. Yes, just a second. This is my PPT where you cannot see any title because I am using uncover, right? Yeah, in my first click I got this statement. In the second click I got another statement. So now full presentation, my full title is this much. Then these are my name and my address. Then these are the contents, right? So to obtain this slide, what were our comments, our frames? Just a second. Our codes, codes are, here you see title, this short title, and this is a long title. Here I am using, see, cover, uncover, then author name, my institution, then that, right? Then begin document. To get the first title page, here we have written begin frame, title page, then end frame. In the next, to obtain the content, you have to write a slash table of contents. To show the contents page in the top, we have to write frame title, right? It will give, you can see here this content. It is coming only because this title, frame title. So next, what we have done, see, section, introduction, then subsection. I have written summary here. You can see, this is summary. It is introduction will come here. Then under this section, whatever will be your subsection, all will appear here. And in the new section, it will come as number 2, right? This is another section, number 3. And under this section, I have made 2 subsections. That's why these are coming. And again, this is new one section, then another 2 subsection, and these are 2 sections, right? Now come to the next page. Here, summary. You can see in summary what I have done. Itemize something. In the itemize, I am using uncover. 2, 3, 4. So from 2, so in the first click, I will get only this summary page, right? Only summary will be appear. Now in the second click, from the second click, I will get all the itemized items. In the next, this is a summary continue, because I have written what? The frame title is summary continue. Here I am using again itemize, but I am not using uncover. That's why I am getting all the statements directly in a one click, right? So again, these are some works, how we have written to obtain this slide. Frame title is existing work. Here I am using blocks. See, this is a block, this is another block, this is another block. 3 blocks I have used in a page, right? Yes. This is begin block, in block. In between begin and write, the title name is this much, and the statements are this much, right? You can see. This is title, then this is the statement. Again in another block, title is this much, and these are the statement. This is the statement, right? In this way, we have made 3 blocks here. In the next slide, what we have done is in same blocks. Here there are more blocks are there. You can see I have written 4 blocks because I have got more space here. In the using same command, I have written all these blocks, right? Shortcomings here. I am not using any blocks, any of uncode commands. That's why in the first click I got this space. And similarly here, what I have done, I am using preliminary. In the preliminary section, I am using columns. The definition I have written using begin definition, in definition. In between begin definition and in definition, I have written the definition, and it is in the first column. And in the second column, I have written. I have just simply included the figure. You can see. Yes. Begin columns, right? Column size 0.5 text width, right? This is the definition, and I have in the definition here, and for the next column directly we can write. No need to write again and again. This is another column of width 0.5, right? Half of the screen. Begin center, I have included the figure here, right? And finally in the columns, comma, and in the frame. So I have got this sort of slide. This is I am getting because I used definition command, begin definition, end definition. In between begin and end, I have written this definition, and it gives me this sort of definition, right? And in the next slide, next part, I included this figure, right? Similarly, in the next slide, I have used what blocks here, right? Then again I used 2 blocks here to write these things. Then here I am using what 2 columns. In the first column I included this figure, in the second column I included this figure. Again I am using a simple block, and the title of the block is this much. Again I am using my block here. Without using block you can write, but then all this statement will appear in the white slide, right? To make it more beautiful, more aesthetic, I use, this is your own concept for how you can make your presentation beautiful or aesthetic, right? So I use a block here, and wrote my title is this much, and this is the statement. So that's why I'm getting this this sort of presentation, right? In the next slide, yes, I'm again using blocks to here. In this page I use 2 blocks. In the first block, this is the block title, and this is the statement. And in the next block I use this is my title, and this is the statement, right? Similarly, I have written 2 blocks here included. Here I have used 3 blocks. There, here, see. In this to get this page, what I have done, first I have written / begin frame and end frame. In between begin and end, I have written 2 columns, begin columns, end columns. In between begin and end columns, I wrote a command to get this example. Or you can write begin / begin example and end example. In between begin and end, write this, you write your example. This will give this simple block, right? And for the second column, I simply included my figure. This is a table. Again I am using same technique to 2 column, then example, then again in the second column the figure I have included. Similarly, same concept I have used. Finally, what is the general idea? To explain the application part, this is my frame title, right? And I have written using block. Block title is general idea, and I have written this statement in the after my in between in block and begin block and in block. Then this is again I have written using the same concept. Yes, again same concept I have used here also. This is my frame title, and I have used a block to get this slide, right? To get this block. Again I have used 2 blocks. In between 2 blocks I have included these 2 tables through figure, right? I wrote these 2 tables in, I think, in my window words. Then I simply made the 2 tables figure to incorporate so nicely. See, in the block I simply included this table using figure, inclusion of figure. The similar technique I have used to get this table also, means figure actually. Similarly, same commands have been done here. And conclusion, I have made the conclusion here. This is my frame title, but this is a this is a block, you can see, but there is no title. Yes, I have. I kept empty in the block title frame, right? That's why there is no title. So after that, we can use included. We can include these references, right? And finally, thank you. So easily and nicely you can prepare a interesting, aesthetic, and high quality PPT, and you can say what here Beamer, right? With this, I think I should conclude, right? Yes, yes.
Excuse me. How can you include the table, picture of table?
Picture of table. Just a second. I'm showing you. Say, this is a manuscript. Say this is a manuscript, right? Say this is your table. You have written the table here, right? Okay. Then what I have done, I make some place. Then I use the snipping tool. Then I made this what formula as figure, right? Now you save. Go to file, then save as your figure, right? Figure or fig 1. Okay, figure 100, say. Then say I keep it in some. I have to keep it in the file where the earlier LaTeX source file, no present Beamer presentation. Okay, I will show you. Yeah, Beamer presentation. Suppose I keep the figure here, right?
Okay.
Now go back to your PPT. Okay, wait just a second. I got the link. We need it. I am using. Okay, so this is not the one. Beamer presentation. Which one is Beamer? This one, right? And this is the my come on. Then okay, somewhere in the somewhere say begin document. This is not the exact. This is not the exact one. My is Beamer presentation. Yeah, this one. Right. Somewhere you have to include figure now. Where will we include figure begin frame under a frame, say. Okay, here. I am removing this from where frame title begin center enumeration not needed. Okay, here I will include your figure. Go to insert, structure and objects, then click on figure. This is your HCM, say width, and figure name was figure 5G100, I think. Then my figure name say table. Figure name is table. Say this is level 1. I think if I run, it will execute. So hope it will execute. It's working. Yeah. See, somewhere you can see the formula. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So this is easy.
Yeah.
May I conclude now?
Yeah.
I have nothing to show. Any question? Is there any question?
There is a question from chat box that
Yes.
then
The sound is not coming clearly.
kindly share the PPT and record
Yes.
all the sessions.
Recording it, that is up to you. You will allow, you will share or not, that's up to you. But if you need my presentation PPT in so-called Beamer, yeah, definitely I will share with the participants, no problem. Anything else?
No more question.
Okay.
I have a PPT.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
May I hope this one is a fruitful one?
Yeah, very much.
Okay, thank you.
Did you see?
Yet not, but one message is coming. You are presenting to everyone.
Okay.
Yes, something is coming. Yes. What's your problem? Yeah.
This I can done now.
Yeah, you have included your figure nicely.
Yeah, but this is why this is not in properly not shown.
I think you have to adjust in your JPG file. I think.
Okay.
Or I'll check further if there is any command using angle of rotation or not. Right?
Okay.
I think it is rotate the figure.
Yeah, we can rotate, right, using angle, right?
Wait, in this within this frame.
Yeah. Include after your width equal to 2 inch, comma angle equal to